All right, time now in the horse's mouth to get up close and personal with a good friend of mine and a business leader right here in the greater Jacksonville area, Martin Buckley. Palm Beach Autographs, great to have you on the show.
Hey, man, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. Welcome to the bar, man.
Thanks for having me, man. It's a great setup. Yeah, I love it.
Take it easy. We don't want you to drink it too fast.
Exactly.
You know, but it's good to have you on here. You'll take care of it. You'll take care of it. Martin and I go way back. You know, we've known each other a long time. You've been in this business for a long time. Sports memorabilia. You started with the Dodson brothers.
Yeah.
You were a part of it, part of them, and then you opened a shop here. Tell us a little bit how you got started with Palm Beach Autographs.
Kind of a funny story. My really good friends, Jim, Steve, and Danny Dotson, started the business.
Yep.
They go back into the early 2000s when they started doing it. Jim and I became very good friends. And when I was wrapping up my graduation at University of North Florida, I told Jim, I said, hey, if you want, if you ever open a store in Jacksonville, let me know. So about 6 months, a year goes by, and he called my bluff. And he said, hey, we're opening a 3-month store, pop-up store is what we call it. And so it's been 14 years. And it's turned into ownership and a whole lot more, and we've really grown the business. So that's the short version, but
that's great.
3 months has expanded.
Now, were you always into autographs and memorabilia? Did you collect them as a kid? Where'd the passion come from?
That's exactly right.
Really?
That's exactly what it was. When I was a little kid, actually, when I moved to Florida, I started going to spring training games when I was like 13 years old, and you have such great access to the players at spring training. And so I started collecting things, and then when I went to college in Gainesville, when we moved to Gainesville, that's when eBay was in its infancy. And so I had all this stuff that I had accumulated, and Jim, my business partner, told me, he said, hey, you should check out this website called eBay. And so I started selling it there, and that's how they started. That's how the company started, was on eBay.
Kidding.
Yeah, we founded it on eBay in the late 90s.
Brilliant. Before the time, right?
Way before, yeah.
That's incredible.
No digital cameras.
Yeah, right.
We had to take pictures of the items, hope they came out clear, develop it, scan it, list it on a server. It was totally different.
Now, did you get into photography? I mean, I know you were buying them as well, but would you actually, have you learned the craft of photographing these different athletes, celebrities, etc.?
So when I finished up the University of North Florida, my minor was photography and film.
Okay.
And so I covered the Jags for a while, and I did sports photography, and I thought that might be something that I want to do. I wasn't as passionate about it as I am the business, but yes, I did photography for a long time. I loved it.
Still do. Yeah. Wow, that's cool. One of my favorite pieces of sports. I grew up in Chicago, right?
Yeah,
so during 1985, I was a sophomore in high school, and I had this poster of the Bears offensive line, Black and Blues brothers. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
They're all scuffed up, and they're all big and nasty.
That was a great group.
I love those. We all growing up, we always, a lot of us, we collect those things. You remember those things.
That's exactly right.
It brings back great memories, for a lot of people. So you not just do that, though. You're very involved in charities. You'll help decorate certain things, right? If someone's looking for some sports memorabilia, you guys at Palm Beach Autographs, you do kind of cover the whole gamut.
Sure. So the charity side of things is honestly my favorite part of it, because I'm a big believer that you should do what you love and figure out a way to make money at it.
Right.
And then in that same breath, I also feel that you should do what you love and figure out how to give back and give away.
Great.
And so my favorite part about it is that we're able to really, really help a lot of charities nationwide now raise a lot of money for really incredible causes, and being part of those efforts is my favorite part of it. We love it. We've worked with so many different great causes, and it's just incredible. The other side of it that you mentioned, the interior design side, that's really a lot of fun.
Yeah, I bet.
It's cool to go in and find
man caves.
Man caves. We do a lot of that.
That sounds like a reality show we should put together, right? I mean, come on.
Let's do it, man.
I'm sure a lot of people, you got a big business with that, I would think.
We do. There's a lot of guys. We're doing one right now for an oral surgeon who just got his place, and he's graduated from the University of Florida, and we're decorating it right now. So I'll show you some pictures when we're done with it.
Yeah, please do, and maybe we'll get them online for you as well. So what's your favorite? Who's your favorite athlete that you may have either taken their picture or gotten their piece of memorabilia? Who's your favorite one?
My favorite personal athlete of all time, I'm a huge baseball fan, so I love Roberto Clemente.
Oh, wow.
Love Roberto. More about his story, who he was as an individual, what he did with his life, how he lived his life. But taking photos, it was always a thrill to cover when Peyton Manning came to town.
I bet.
Yeah, it was always a really big thrill. Any of the legends.
He's got a big forehead to shoot, doesn't he?
Head, yeah.
Well, I shouldn't talk. I got a big head, but he's got a monster.
You both, buddy.
Monster head. You got to fit in that ledge. You're like, hey, Peyton, squish down, you know? Wow, that's pretty neat. So you guys also put together a lot of autograph signings.
We do.
Right? And you do that at your store. We'll get that in just a minute.
Sure.
Who's your favorite athlete you had to deal with in that fashion?
Well, so we've had Tim Tebow exclusive since he's left the University of Florida, and he's become a really good friend of mine, and he has been amazing. For a lot of people that are in the community, they'll know that when we did the first public signing with him when he left Florida at our Jacksonville store, and he was supposed to be there for 4 hours at the Avenues Mall. It ended up being 7 hours. He didn't take a single break. He treated the last person in line just like the first person in line. He's been tremendous to work with. Obviously, his efforts at the foundation are incredible. And so it's been just a real privilege to be a small part of all that.
All right, Martin. How do people find you, man? Now, where are you located at? Physically, online, and the number as well.
Sure. So you can check us out at palmbeachautographs.com, www.palmbeachautographs.com. We just launched our brand new website, so go on there, check it out, tell us if you like it. We have a retail operation in the Avenues Mall, and then we're also down in Wellington. So if you're ever down in the Wellington area, check us out down there too.
All right, Palm Beach Autographs. Martin, thanks, man.
This has been fun. Yeah, thanks good time, buddy. Always good seeing you, man.
All right, well, stay tuned. We're coming back with more right here on The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus on Buzz TV.